No joke, if you do this one thing, your beats are going to be 10 times better and you won't even have to try that hard. So what's the one thing? The one thing is, yo Wagwan, hope you're having a great day. In this video, I'm going to be revealing the one thing you need to do to make better beats in FL Studio 20. This is going to help you out a lot and help make your beats better without you even trying any harder, okay? Definitely stick through to the end because you're going to love this. Now, if you don't know who I am, I'm Jay Carteret from jcarteret.com, teaching you how to be better at music, online business, and online marketing. This is the #1 spot for musicians and creatives that don't want to be starving artists. So if that sounds like you, click on that subscribe button and check out the rest of the content on the channel because you will love it here, guaranteed. Now, my question of the day is, how do you start your beats? Let me know in the comment section down below. Now, let's get straight into it. The one thing you need to do to make your beats better in FL Studio is to use chords as the basis of your songs. And let me show you a quick example in this beat. Now, I'm just going to play it back and then I'll show you the chords that I've used to actually get here. So we don't even have to play the full beat or a lot of it. Let's just play a little bit. That's enough. That's enough of a preview. Now, this is the actual chord progression that we've got. Very simple. We've got a 3-chord chord progression. Now, the thing with chords is using chords basically sets the entire vibe for your song. And as you can see, we've got a bit of a melody going on inside these chords, and we haven't made it too complicated. If you play it back in the background, that is the melody, and that's how it's going. Like when you saw me move the cursor, that was basically where things are going. And I could put it in here so you can see it. And this is a big hack that's going to make your beats way better super fast. Now, my light keeps on turning off. Hopefully it stays on for a little bit. I don't know what's wrong with this light and why it just loves to turn off. It's very, very annoying. But that's that. Let me show you how this is done. Let's create a completely different beat. I'm going to use my guitar trap beat mixing template. Or am I going to use the R&B trap beat mixing template? Let's use this guitar trap beat mixing template. We won't save anything. If you want to grab my guitar trap beat mixing template, which will have your guitar trap beats mixed in half the time, half mixed before you even get to the mixing stage, link down below. Go to jcarteret.com/guitar trap FL. But that's not all, yeah. You can also learn how to make a beat from scratch with my easy 9-step beat making formula. Link down below to grab that, to join that course. It won't be available forever, so definitely join it before time runs out. Go to jcarteret.com/free trap course and get in there now. You'll learn a lot of stuff. You'll also learn how to create chords and how this works. Now, I think this might take a little bit of time because I'm recording, so everything's super slow. So I'll be back in a second. All right. So I always start my beats by making the chords in FL keys. So that's what we're going to do here. So let's make a chord progression. Let's do a 4-chord chord progression, as that's just generally easier. Let's bring this down to 1, 2, 5. So I've been liking that tempo recently. And basically, we're just going to make a chord progression. Now, you should definitely watch my video on how to make chord progressions or join my free course, as I told you, and that will teach you how to make chord progressions in more detail. But we're just going to go 1. That's the first note of the scale. So this is the 1 chord. Then we're going to go 6, 6, 7, 5. Let's listen to that. No, that sounds boring. Let's see. Yeah, maybe that would be good. Doesn't sound too bad. So this is how you find the basis of your chords. You just plot the notes, and this will be like your bass notes. This will be the root notes of the chord. Then you skip a note in the scale, skip a note in the scale, and that's how you create a chord. Yeah, as I said, I've got videos that show you how to create chords in a lot more depth, so we're not going to go super deep into it right now, because that will just be reiterating things that aren't necessary. So basically with the chords, you just want these notes to be as close together as possible, because that will just make everything sound smoother. So that's why I've moved this note that was up there down here, and this note that was up there down here. So let's listen back to this. That sounds very epic. So this chord progression is 1 7 6. So it's 1 6 5 7. 1 6 5 7. That is the chord progression. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it down a whole octave, because I like my melodies to be down here. I'm going to listen back a little bit. And we're going to use these chords to actually create a melody. So I'm going to show you how easy that is. So let's just, actually, I need to change this to half beat. There we go. That makes everything a whole lot easier. So let's have that, and maybe alright, cool, that's what I want. Let's try that out. So really easily created a melody using just the chords for this section. Then we used basically notes that were in the chord. So not all notes were in the chord, but we used this, which is a 7th note of this chord. We skipped a note, got to there, and then we just played around until we heard something that we enjoyed. Then we just used this note again because it was pretty nice, and then, you know, continue to move down to here. So let's play this back one more time. And let's see how this will sound in a guitar. Actually, I'm not sure how this would play in a guitar, but let's try it out. Of course, everything's already rooted to my guitar trap beat template, so that's why everything already probably sounds different than what your project sounds like if you're trying to use FL keys and you're not using my template. So keep that in mind. So we're going to change this to the strum library, and we're not going to route it through to my template just yet, because I want to hear what it sounds like with no processing whatsoever. So let's paste that and then change that to keyboard mode and listen back. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I need one of those. Dun, 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 dun. That's what I want. Maybe it's just that. Maybe I have the C over here. Maybe this can work if we got the G there. So next what I do is Alt R. So we've got the velocities changing up a little bit, and that is listen back. Why is that hitting high? So very, very easy. We've just created a melody, and these notes that I'm creating up here is just me playing around and seeing what works. We're just hitting a note and seeing if it gives me the vibe that I've got, like the thing that I'm hearing in my head. And this is what we heard. Like I'm just dun 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 dun. And I could do this like 12 more times. But watch my chord progression video for that. But I just wanted to give you some insight into just using chords. It's so important. Now, you might be just trying to make a melody and trying to get it out of thin air and hoping that you'll get there, and then maybe, you know, add in some sort of chord element after. You can even cut out these middle notes if you want to. A lot of people do that with their chords, and it just makes the chords have less character to them, so you can kind of go in a different direction. So let me just give you an insight into that. This is what it sounds like without the middle notes. Oh yeah, well, let's add that because that's necessary. Actually, these aren't specifically the middle notes because this is like the root note, and I think that's not the root note of that, but is, remember we brought this one down, so this would be the root note as well. So what you can do is get rid of the second note in the chord. So for example, this chord, you can get rid of the G, and so on and so forth. So experiment with chords. It's going to help you out a lot and help you make better beats without putting way more effort in. It's going to make the melody creation process a whole lot easier because you already know some notes that work and whatnot, and you're just going to make better sounding beats, because chord progressions are the skeleton behind songs. Trust me, and learn about chord progressions today. Yeah, I'm going to be making a bunch more videos on chord progressions, so let me know what you want to know in the comment section down below, and let me know how I can help you even further. Whether you want to know, whether you got questions or you got any other tutorials you want me to make, let me know in the comment section down below. But remember, join my free course. Go to jcartray.com/free trap course and learn my easy 9-step formula of making a trap beat all the way from scratch. It will show you how to start with 0 and get your way to making a great trap beat. Join that course before it goes away. It won't be available forever. Join it now. And in the next video, you're going to learn more about music, online business, and online marketing. So I'll see you there. Peace out.